So welcome to Vlogmas 20. I've just loosened it up because sometimes I keep ripping these little doors. So this is the one today. It's this clear plastic one in pink with the pink bow. So it's one of Minnie's. So we are doing well. The tree is looking a little bit better. Wait till it focuses, and I have got my new bubbles on that I got from Tesco's, which are these. I have got some laundry to put away. I have got the bed made. Yes, it is fairly dark out. I've got those lights to find a place for that came from the caravan. Our son's room is tidy and bed's made. So as I say, I'm getting an early start today. And the games room is looking a little bit messy, but I can't do a lot about it because I have got Christmas stuff in here and piled up the top there, but I can't do anything else with that at the moment. Through the run up to Christmas, as I said, I've practically wrapped everything up now, just the odd few, but even if I give you ideas for last minute wrapping or even to take away for next year, you know, it's always handy. When I see red paper, I pick it up because a couple of years I did actually have difficulty in picking it up. This has got a very slight stripe in it, but you can't really tell that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just wrap up a box of matchmakers. These are the sort of things that I have in, or have in the past. I have a basket, and I put things like this inside the basket if I have guests come, so I can give a gift. Also the triangle boxes that I've made, or square boxes, you know, with some sweets in, especially for kids and things like that. So I'm going to share how I wrap this up. Very simple. Sometimes I think the simpler the better, and there's going to be a few of these little you know, sort of, I don't know, tweaks, dare I call them, leading up, because this is the time that I sort of, when I've got a majority of things done, this is the time that I sort of, before I start relaxing too much, is think, well, I could do this, I could do that, and see how it sort of turns out, knowing that most things have been done by this point. I have got an appointment tomorrow at the hospital if it doesn't get cancelled. That's for my eyes. So I am supposed to be having some treatment tomorrow. So we shall see how that goes. A little bit apprehensive about that one. But there you are. Can't do much about it. So hopefully everybody is getting ready for Christmas and is getting there now, leading up to obviously what I call now the Christmas week. And hopefully these labels are going to come off without actually ruining any of the paper. It's not too bad at the moment, which is a relief, because there's nothing like wasting paper. And as I said, I know there's a number of different ways of getting labels off packaging that's not paper, do you know what I mean? B&M is one of the worst for that, and I've brought that up before. Quite like this because it's quite sturdy as well. It's got the brown paper, so even if I didn't want to use the red, you know me and parcel paper, I could use that. So I'm going to cut a little bit off just to you know, use on my box. I don't like to use more paper. I could have even trimmed that even down a little bit smaller, but I don't like to waste paper. So I'm going to fold this over, but on this instant, normally I use tape, but I am going to use double-sided tape on this one due to the fact that I don't want the tape actually showing. So I'm just putting a bit down here just to fix it. I do like this more. This sort of paper is my best sort of paper to work with. It's like a stiffer paper than especially foil. Although foil wrapping looks really nice, I must admit it can be a pain sometimes to get the wrapping nice and neat. With this sort of paper, so you can get some nice creases in it. As I said, I don't tend to use double-sided tape. I'm only using it on this sort of gift because I don't really want the look spoiled with sellotape. There is so many different ways, but very often to wrap things and to make them look a little bit different. I do go a bit more out for birthdays because at that point you're not wrapping so many gifts up, if that makes sense. When you've got quite a lot of gifts to wrap up, you don't normally necessarily have the time to flap about and do nice things. That's why I do not like rushing my wrapping. That's why I tend to do it in the afternoons or evenings when I'm watching TV, especially if it's, you know, if it's not something that family members are not to see, obviously, then I like to do a few at a time. I don't tend to do a wad at a time, but I did yesterday due to the fact running out of time. Now, with this, you can put white felt down, and I could do, but I got my felt buried at the side there. So you could put white paper or white felt or thick white ribbon round there. Very often I just not that bothered with the white, and I want the ribbon, which is this one I'm going to use. So I'm going to work out exactly how much I need. But as I said, you can put white, something white, even a strip of white paper. So I'm using a bit of, now these I've had a while. I got these ones, I think these ones came from Amazon a fair few years ago, and these ones came from Hobbycraft. Personally myself, I do prefer the more antique sort of buckle, and you can use the pull rings from cans, but I've done that before, but be very careful because they can be a bit sharp, and obviously be aware if it is for a child, because the last thing you want them doing is cutting themselves. So I'm putting my buckle on here. Now you could have used you know, thicker ribbon, and I could, if I wanted to, even use maybe another piece of ribbon, you know, and doubled it up. And then what you do is you just then fix it to the back. So what I think I'm going to do in this instant is I am going to put another little bit of double-sided tape, so it just goes underneath. Like so, and then tighten that up and then go back like that. So what I'm saying is I could slip a piece of white paper or card underneath. I'll just share that bit so you can see. But what I would normally use is felt, or some kind of white felt. But I just want to sort of share, you know, sort of how it would look. And like I said, I'm only using up what I actually have, and I could double up with the ribbon if I wanted to. Just double it up to make it a little bit thicker, because I don't really want to go out and buy more sort of ribbons and pieces at this point, unless I happen to see something while I'm out or it's on clearance or something. But the main thing is, I said I have got a lot of wrapping stuff and I just want to use up what I have. So that probably actually looks a lot better. But I just want to sort of give you the idea of, you know, how to sort of dress your parcel. And there you have a Santa gift. And what I tend to do is put the label on the back of the gift, you know, usually a plain red card or something on the back. So like I said, that just shows you how to decorate just a plain box of chocolates. Now I'm going to package up hubby's birthday gift, and he knows about it anyway. So as I said before, because it's come in the bag, I can just put it in a gift bag, but I didn't want to do that. So I got him the Costa tall travel cup mug, and I've also got him the Costa coffee. I've got him a £20 gift card for Costa. I don't know anybody else, I've been having actually a few words with Carol. It is sometimes very difficult to actually find ideas for guys. And then I've got the Christmas decoration, which he's assured me he thinks that's for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this box. Now his birthday is Christmas Eve, so it doesn't matter. Sometimes you can put the lid and have it coming up this way, has a backdrop. I've just put it on the bottom there, because what will happen, he'll take everything out and just say, there we are, Denise, have the box back sort of attitude. But I do, even for family members in the same household as this, I still like to present them as best as I can. So I've put the lid there so it doesn't get lost. Plus, although it's Christmassy, you know, his birthday's Christmas Eve. So we've got the tissue paper. I'm just going to scrunch that in like so. I did tell you about the difficulty we had on the gingerbread lattes. I haven't picked up a syrup, which is what I normally do, but never mind. So I'm going to put that now. I could probably jiggle it and use a bigger box and just lay it all flat, but I do sort of like to sort of, you know, stagger things as best as I can. So things like that. So very simple. And then the Costa card, which he knows I'm going to get him one for his birthday anyway. And then the little Christmas decoration I'll just put in there. And very often, sometimes I will pick up, they do the extra large bourbon or biscuit, and maybe put that in there as well. And then what I will do is I will put cellophane or wrap that all up, and you know, make it nice with a bow or something like that. So as I said, just a simple thing. You know, if you collect items that you know a person would appreciate, like I know for a fact hubby loves Costa. We have got a Costa Tassimo, so you know, and yeah, it's a bit of a cheat, and I've said this before, I drink it as well, so yeah. And that is ideal for when I'm shopping or when we're on holiday or anything. You know, he can go and get himself a Costa, you know, and sit and just drink his drink while I'm shopping, that sort of thing. So yeah, but if you collect like for like, or you know, through the year, especially if it's non-perishable, whether it can have a theme. Normally, as you probably realise, I do drumsticks, and I do the, you know, I get the soap, the bubble bath, shower cream, the lollipops, the different sweets and everything, you know, and make a big sort of package up. I wanted to do something slightly different, and I thought I'd do the Costa thing here. I have got another idea that I've used previously. I haven't thought about it until I was doing this. When I gave him the card on its own, I actually had a frame, and I put inside the frame something like smash glass in emergency, and it was the Costa card. So just something like that. Yeah. So that is just another quick idea on how to present like for like, or a package that's a family member or friend or whoever appreciation gift would like. This one I've already put together because I put this together last night, and this is for our daughter-in-law, son and granddaughter. Yes, they've got stockings, they've got all their other gifts, but I've packaged things up like a mini hamper type thing. But yes, it is all like drinks, like coffees and sort of sweet stuff. So I've got obviously the large box of Cadbury's biscuits at the back. No, it's Victoria, sorry, Victoria biscuits at the back. I got the small tin of biscuits for a granddaughter there. Sides, the Cadbury Festive Friends and the chocolate fingers there, and yeah, the orange there. I've got the snowman jelly babies in there, and our son loves the beanies coffees, as does hobby and myself. And this is one of those packs that's got 12 flavours in. I've also used, I've got down here Mummy Elf, Little Elf and Daddy Elf mugs. I got those from Asda. They were £1.50 each. And what I've done, you might recognise the basket and everything and the cellophane. This is what I repurposed when I won the gift hamper from when I went to bingo at the community centre. So I thought I'd just use this because it was a lot easier. I just actually opened up the side and placed everything in. So this is how it looks. So I'm really pleased how it's come out with the bow and everything. So again, like for like, I've done a number of different sort of gift baskets. I've done DIY one, I've done movie buckets or baskets or whatever like that, a spa basket. And again, if you collect those pieces, when you've got something in your mind, oh, that would be an idea. Or a stationery one I've done, and I've actually used like a stationery organizer to put everything in, like notebook, pens, pencils, you know, things like that. Even included a nice writing set with stamps. It all helps, and you know, especially if you know what the individual likes and would appreciate. So just another idea on a gift basket. So I've just been going and just reviewing what I have left tag wise, pieces that I put on gifts and everything like that, a few ribbons. I do have a few more things in my box under the bed, but I wanted to review it. I've put it all in this tin at the moment because the box I'm using to present hubby's Costa gift for his birthday. But this is what I bought in 1 year, and this actually had a Costa package in as well. But it's nice just to leave out, even though I've put a bow on it previously, and it just makes it look, you know, slightly Christmassy as well. This came some time ago from Wilko's. So it's these little things that I can, you know, sort of take note and see what else I need. If I do need anything, so I'm trying to use up what I already have.